All right, we live, bro. We live, man.
Right, baby. All
Yes,
right.
sir. What's up? What's up, baby? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. You all are on with Talking with KPG. I'm your boy G. That's your boy Prince.
What's up,
We
y'all?
will be without our boy Atlanta's finest, ATL's finest. Will be without Corey today, man. He had some things he had to take care of at work, man. So he's
Yes,
running
sir.
a little behind.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
but but we have a great show ahead of us, y'all. We have a great show for y'all today. Um, let's go over the topics real fast before we get started, man. We're gonna talk a little bit of high school basketball. I'm just gonna throw out a couple names that you all should look out for in the upcoming college season. One in women's and one in men's college basketball. These two great players, both out of Atlanta. Uh, think you all need to keep eye on these two, and I'm gonna try to give y'all some every show. Give y'all some new players that y'all can look out for coming up for the next season. So we'll talk about that. WNBA starts May 13th. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the Atlanta Dream. We're in Atlanta. Might as well talk about the Dream. I want to see where y'all think they will be at uh, in the first 4 or 5 games. And I'll give you their schedule and let y'all hear what that is. Y'all tell what y'all thoughts on that. And then the Hawks. Are they for real? Are the Hawks for real, man? Can they be real contenders in the East? I want to know. I want to hear you all's thoughts as well on that. And then, of course, the last segment, man, we're gonna jump to the NFL. Uh, got some. The draft is coming up tomorrow. We have um, KC picking up probably one of the best offensive tackles in the league. Um, Trying to solidify that offensive line. So Mahomes won't be running for his life again. So
Yeah, I don't understand that.
we'll talk about that as well. And also Washington, the football team, picking up Eric Flowers in the trade. So thank you all again, man, for tuning in. We got some new subscribers out there. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you all. Um, let's jump
Thank you.
in, bro. You
Let's
ready,
do it.
dog? All
I'm
right.
ready. Let's just
So
get it.
let me go ahead and put up our first player, man, from high school. His name is Zocco Littlejohn. He goes to damn, what school is he at now? Osborne High School. Um, this guy, can you see that, Prince?
Yes, sir.
This guy put up 41 points this past weekend in a tournament in Indiana for his AAU team, Team Carroll. The guy is considered probably the best shooter in Georgia. He's been considered that since he was like a freshman in high school. So
Okay.
the guy's a sharpshooter. The guy's a dog, a defensive nightmare. He plays both ends of the court, and he's a commit. He committed to Memphis. So
Okay.
Memphis has them a dog, man. Memphis has them a dog. Um,
Uh,
so that's one player you need to look out for, y'all. Zocco Littlejohn, Zocco Littlejohn. Uh, Tough, tough, tough. Our second, no, actually, we'll go on to the next one. We'll go on to the next. Look at the comments. What's up? What's up, AD? Um, what's his name? Yeah, Zocco Littlejohn. So Coach AD knows about Zocco, man. He's seen him grow up as well. The guy's a phenomenal player, man. So,
that's
um,
great.
yes, sir, yes, sir. So let's jump into the NBA, man. Since we're talking
Okay.
about men's
Okay. Okay.
basketball.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's do that. Let's do that.
so the Hawks are playing well.
Yes, sir. They are.
Hawks are playing well. They're
Yes, sir. They
I believe they're still fourth in the East or maybe fifth now.
Mm-hmm.
But do you believe and do you all believe that the Hawks are a real contender
Okay.
in the
Uh,
East?
I don't want to. Okay. I just don't see them beating the powerhouses in the East. I mean, I understand they've been on a streak and they've been doing. I give them props. They've been doing good. I'm impressed by the streak they've gone on, but I just don't see them matching up with the Nets or the Sixers or Milwaukee in a 7 game series. I mean, it's just. I mean, I think there's, especially with the Nets. I think there's. I mean, I know the big three haven't played together, and but maybe I think it's 9 games that no, I'm sorry, it's 7 games that they played together.
Mm-hmm.
But once they get in, once they get on the court together, I think they're so much of a powerhouse that they'll make the adjustments that they need to make. Okay, what Milwaukee? I think Milwaukee feels like they're really underrated and undervalued as a team, especially the Greek Freak. Two-time MVP, 1 time Defensive Player of the Year. Nobody's giving them a chance to even win the East, man. Because, and I understand that because of their roster and the 76ers. You have two powerhouses on there, and you add some shooting outside, and they're still everybody's still picking in that. So let me ask you a question, G. I know it's about the Hawks, but I just want to ask this: do you think the Hawks can actually win the East with these three powerhouse teams?
Honestly, I think it'll be. I think their toughest team to play is probably the 76ers. I think they can beat the Nets. I think they can beat.
Really?
Yeah, I think they can. I think they can beat Milwaukee. And Milwaukee. And I think they're not getting the respect because they always fall short in the playoffs. They are a great regular season team, but once the playoffs come, they're they don't perform, and it's because all you have to do is really put a wall up against Giannis. You put that wall up against Giannis, man, and make him play on the outside. It's he's a downhill player. That's all he is. Until he's able to hit a consistent jumper, he he they're never going to be successful in the playoffs. Never. Um,
Okay. So, quick question: where do you think, when it's all said and done, Atlanta Hawks end up at? What seed do you see them ending up at?
I see them ending that four.
Okay.
I see them ending that four.
At the end at 4, they would play the number 3 seed, correct?
Number five. They'll play number five.
Okay.
Um,
Which is projected to be who right now?
the Knicks. Probably most likely the
Well,
Knicks.
they're going to beat the Knicks. If they play the Knicks, I think they have a great chance of beating
Yeah.
the Knicks.
Knicks.
I picked that to go 6, maybe
Okay.
5, 6.
Okay. Um, Coach AD, you right, bro. That Drew Holiday is a difference maker for the Bucks. He's a he's a defensive threat. Uh, he can knock it down from the outside.
Yes, sir.
I I think I think they give Giannis the ball way too much. I think he dominates the ball too much, and Drew Holiday doesn't get enough touches. Is what I think.
But it
Um,
might change in the playoffs, though, too, G. I mean, because everything slows down.
it
I mean,
does slow
once you get
down,
in
but
there,
you
it
don't
just slows
you,
down.
you don't want to change who you are. That's the problem with
Okay.
people. They
Okay.
come into the playoffs and they try to change who they've been the whole regular season. It doesn't really work. Um, so you see the timer. We already had our
That's the alert, people. That's
yeah,
the alert.
yeah.
Next
So
topic.
I think I think the I think the Hawks end up four. They'll beat the Knicks. They'll end up playing. I guess it depends who wins out of. They end up playing either the number two seed
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
or yeah.
You know it. You know it. I know it's hard. You know it. That's okay.
It's,
That's
it's
okay.
it's a tough one, man. They
It's
got
gonna
they
be
got it they
tough.
got, they got it rough. They got it rough, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Boston
Yes, sir.
Boston is hanging. They're 2 games behind the fourth seed as well. They're so up and down. I don't know what team you're gonna get, man. They have them two studs they got is tough, but they just don't have anybody else that's helping them out, man. So,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, G.
but honestly, I think Boston would give the Nets a scare, and
Okay.
they'll probably they could give Philly a scare.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Okay.
so yeah. AD,
That's a
you
great
right,
pick.
bro. Kimba has actually got his legs back under him, man. He looks like
Yes.
the Kimba
Yes.
Walker from Charlotte.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir. I agree.
we can't sleep on them. We can't sleep. You're right on that. We can't sleep on them.
Mm-mm.
So
Okay.
I think the Hawks got a good chance though. I think the Hawks got a good chance if they can get back healthy. If they can get everybody back healthy, I think they have a good chance. They're a tough team when everybody's there. I guess, but we can say that about everybody's team. You know, the Nets, the
Yeah,
Lakers.
but I
You
mean,
know,
I mean, but you're right though. I mean, we're looking at them to be a dominant force in the conference, but the East is tough this year. You got to understand the East is tough this year. It's not
mm-hmm.
just well, LeBron James out. It's not just a walk in the park. Everybody's feeling equal. Hey, G, let me ask you this question real quick while we're on the East, okay? Actually, I got a couple of questions while we're on the East, and I want your honest opinion on this. Ben Simmons is trying to make his case for Defensive Player of the Year. Would you say that's inbounds or out of bounds?
I think it's inbounds, but mm, I, I don't. They say he's a good defender.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being a Klay Thompson or even a Giannis or
Okay.
I don't see him really stopping anybody.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, so I wouldn't he wouldn't be my number one or two or three for defensive player.
Really? He wouldn't even be in your
No,
top five defensive players in the
he
NBA
may
this
be in
year?
my top five. I couldn't even think of five players right now who are at the top as far as
Okay.
defense.
You can't. Okay. So you said okay. 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 I understand that. I understand that. Now Gobert is stating the same claim.
Yeah, Gobert is always going to be up there.
Yeah.
Leader in blocks. He's always going to be high on the list. Even even if we're just going by blocks, I think the guy from New York, man, is up there in blocks as well. The center for
Okay.
the Knicks.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. But it comes down to more than blocks, though, G. It comes down to steals, rebounds. I mean, because how did Dennis Rodman get his defensive players
but
of the year? Is mostly by
because
rebound,
he was locking people down though. Like
locking them down
yeah, he was
and
locking them
pulling
down.
rebounds, offensive and defensive. He was a
Yeah,
beast underneath the basket.
yeah.
That,
I
that,
don't think it was the rebounds that got him there. I think he's gonna guard your best big man down there, and he's gonna make that man work.
now, do you
So
see anybody in the NBA right now that we could what's what that we could say he's the next Dennis Rodman?
no, no, we don't have
Okay,
those. They don't make those no more. Those are far in between, man. Dennis
not
Rodman,
even not even Giannis.
no, no.
Okay,
I saw a stat today that had Dennis Rodman in 5 games. Uh, he had 0 points, 24 rebounds, uh, in like 28 minutes or 38 minutes. Uh,
wow,
zero points, 27 rebounds in 32 minutes. Like
that's
they don't
incredible.
make them like that. They don't make them
No,
like
they don't.
that.
No, they do not.
You got Dwight Howard out here trying to shoot threes. Like
Yes, sir.
they don't believe in
Mm-mm.
hey, I'm gonna be the best in
Banging
this
in the
thing right
paint,
here.
man. Banging in
Yeah,
the paint.
yeah. So nah, they ain't gonna be another Dennis Rodman, man. Dennis Rodman knew his role and played it to perfection. Played it to
Okay.
perfection.
All right. I appreciate that comment. Okay. Okay. Next two. Now, since John Wall hamstring strain is probably going to put him out for the rest of the season, do you see Houston making it to the playoffs without John Wall?
Houston who?
Rockets.
The Houston Rock. Houston,
John
man.
Wall's out. They were trending. They
They
were trying to trend up,
no
but
Houston.
since John Wall is definitely out, so you said they're not even going to make the playing game. That's what I'm asking.
Houston got the worst record in the league.
Okay. So
They 15-47.
yes, terrible, terrible. But
Did you
I mean, a lot of people at work asked me to ask you this question to see if you thought that
you
even with John Wall out, do you think that they have a chance to make it to the play-in game?
Houston?
Yeah. I said the same thing. I said I would ask you. I told him I'd
Yeah,
ask
yeah. Tell them they watching the wrong sport. They might be talking about another Houston dog. Maybe they talking about the what maybe talking about the Astros.
I'm
They
just
might be
going to
talking about the
ask you the
Astros,
people want me to
dog.
ask you, dog. I
They talking about
understand. I
the
feel the
Astros.
same way. But I gotta ask you because they
Okay,
requested me
okay.
to ask you this. So
Hey, we
all right,
appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate y'all
we
watching.
appreciate it. Okay, so
But
we're gonna skip
the
over that.
Astros don't have a
Oh.
chance.
Okay, last one. The MVP favorites. The Joker, Embiid, Curry, Giannis. Okay. Now, out of all those players, do you think the performance besides last night, which is atrocious, that Steph Curry put on, puts him in the same category as those players for MVP?
Absolutely. Steph Curry has been playing at an MVP level all year. Will he win it? I don't think he will. I think honestly, I think they're gonna give it to Jokic, man.
So that's your favorite for the MVP?
I think now. I think he is now. I think he's been the most consistent. He's been the one who's been there every game. He hasn't been
Okay.
injured. You have Embiid who's been injured. You have Giannis who's playing well. Um, but I and it'll probably be between them two. It'll probably be between them two, Giannis and Jokic. But I think Jokic might get it though. I think Jokic might get it.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Mike Franklin says, man, he hopes you're. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. There we go.
Wow, you put that on the screen.
Yeah. No, I learned something last show, bro. I
Wow,
learned something
dog.
last show, my
Oh,
dog.
all right. Well, all right then. Let's get it.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
it
Yes,
done,
sir.
dog. Let's get it done.
Yeah. A lot of old heads are coming out
Yeah.
and kind of I don't like the word dissing anymore. We don't use dissing anymore, but we old
No, we
school.
don't. But we could use
Um,
disrespectful. I know what you're
yeah,
getting at. We can use disrespect.
they're coming at the new heads right now.
Yeah.
They're coming at all the new players. Dr. J said that LeBron
Yes.
James is not even in his top
Yes. I
10.
was waiting for you to
Um,
get to this. I was
yeah,
waiting for you to get
not
to
even
this.
in his top 10. And
Now,
Rodman said he would. He said Scottie Pippen would lock LeBron down. He wouldn't even have to go and deal with LeBron because Scottie Pippen would lock LeBron
ooh,
down. So he said all he has is one move. All he has is one move. So that's they're coming out and saying a lot, man.
okay. Okay. So, all right. So, do you feel that Dr. J was right not even putting LeBron James on the second all-time team? He didn't make the first, and he didn't even put him on the second.
No.
Now, let me ask you this question for our viewers. How long have you been a LeBron James fan? Honestly. And I'm gonna give you my honest answer too,
Who?
but I just want to
Oh,
ask
yeah,
you,
me?
yes,
Me?
how long have you been a LeBron James fan?
I'm not even a LeBron James fan now. I like LeBron because he played for the Lakers, but I'm not a I can appreciate what he's done. I can appreciate his greatness, but I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Okay, and can you explain to our viewers why you feel that way? Because I feel the same way, but I want to see your answer for that.
Uh, he's just why I feel like I just not a fan of his. I think because first he came in as a Cleveland Cavalier. So
Okay.
and then uh and at first I thought they kind of gave him the superstar role
I agree.
in the
I
beginning.
agree.
I think they kind of like force fed us. They kind of kept feeding LeBron to us, and I think that kind of made me feel a little salty. Like let me like him on my own. Don't force him on me.
Okay.
But over the years, I began to see his greatness and see how well he is, man. So how well he does on the court, and then now seeing what he does off the court as well, um, was made me like him. I don't dislike the guy.
Okay. So okay. I appreciate your honesty. Now I see we got a couple of questions from our viewers. Which one you want to take first?
Let's go ahead and with Chuck right here. Chuck is on.
Okay.
You want to answer that one?
Yeah. The chemistry, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I feel as long as AD can score like he's been scoring, when LeBron comes back, he will fit in perfectly. I feel that from the bubble last year, the only person that is missing from the bubble is Rondo. But between AD and LeBron, I think they're so close that they're hand in hand. As soon as he comes back, because those are the only two that really are going to make a significant change. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that because the point guard play has been good, and but if we want to go to a significant point in the Lakers turnaround, it's going to be with LeBron and AD. G, do you agree or disagree?
I their chemistry is not going to be a problem. They haven't done anything different. I think the only person that added was Drummond to the team, and LeBron is a is one of the smartest players in the league. Man, he will make each and every one of them players better when he gets there. The chemistry won't be a problem. Do I see us falling down enough to get into the playing game? No, I don't.
No.
I told y'all when LeBron went out that we will hover at around
Hmm.
500.
You're
And
correct. You're
yeah,
correct.
so
You're
that's
correct.
that's where we were, man. And he'll be back next week. So no, I don't see that being a problem at all. Uh, but Chuck,
Hmm.
Kobe was not done the same way, man. Kobe actually had to
No.
earn his dog.
Yes, he
Kobe,
did. He was.
Kobe came in and
Yes.
he wasn't even getting playing time.
Mm-mm.
He,
Mm-mm.
he he rode the bench for his first 2 to 3 years, man.
Yes, he
That
did.
era did not put him in the game. Uh,
No.
so
Mm.
everything Kobe did, Kobe earned.
He
Uh,
earned
yeah,
every little bit. Not echo everything you
that's the
said there.
difference. That's the difference between he
Yes.
and LeBron. LeBron was given the keys.
Yes.
Kobe Kobe went and took the keys. He went
Yes,
and
he
took the keys.
did.
So,
He said, I'm giving up this small car for a Bentley. I'm taking it off. And he
yeah.
wouldn't earn it. And you know what? And during the time Kobe played, wasn't the same era LeBron played. So it was harder for Kobe to
Mm-hmm.
take it. He was playing with all the big dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Jordan, Kemp, Peyton. I think he played with Bird. I think Bird was still playing. If I'm not,
No,
if I'm
no,
not,
no. Bird
Bird,
won't play.
Bird was out. But he played with the heavy hitters.
Yeah,
And the rules were totally different when Kobe was in there playing, man.
yeah.
It was not like when LeBron came in the league, it was simmering down. It wasn't as tough as it was when Kobe came through, and Kobe wasn't giving the keys to the Benton like LeBron was.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. Hey, Mike Franklin is absolutely right, man. And not before he played one game, but once they seen before he started one game, once
Yes.
they seen what they had in Kobe,
Hmm.
and they knew, man. They had to get that. They had to get Eddie Jones up out of there because Eddie Jones was kind of holding them
Yeah,
up.
and Eddie Jones was a good player. He
Yeah, he
wasn't
was a
no
good player.
scrub.
Yeah,
People. Eddie Jones was not no scrub, but Kobe
that,
was better than him. Eddie Jones. I think like okay, you guys. I'm sorry if a lot of you fans don't realize everything, but Nick Van Exel was pretty good too.
Nick
But
was a beast.
he was a
Nick
beast. and he
Nick was a
played with Eddie
beast.
Jones. All right, time's up.
Yeah,
Next
Nick was a
subject.
beast. Last question: will the Lakers win the championship this season? If yes, why?
Okay, I
Yeah.
think the Lakers will win the championship season because of the determination, because everybody's talked about them not being able to beat the Clippers, not being able to beat the Nets, and they have a chip on their shoulder. LeBron and AD has missed a lot of games, and their determination. Look how AD played the other night, man. He came out there just beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. And you think LeBron James not gonna come out to do the same thing? They listen to social media, they listen to ESPN, they listen to Fox, they listen to how people say, well, you know what? The Nets gonna beat them as soon as Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden get together. Nobody can beat them. They're even saying the Clippers are gonna beat them because they got Rondo. Now, now let me ask you this question, G. Do you think because Rondo played with the Lakers last year, they don't have a game plan for him? They don't have a stopper for Rondo? You think
I
they're gonna
don't even
him
think
run
you.
wild?
I don't think you need a stopper for Rondo. I mean, Rondo, he's just gonna make good decisions down the stretch. That's what he's gonna help the Clippers out, how to close games out. But the Clippers, they actually got to make it to see the Lakers, man. I don't even know if they're gonna make it. So I'm not. That's I'm not even worried about the Clippers. Clippers are always gonna be the Clippers to me.
Okay.
Until they prove otherwise. Just like we look at the Bucks, I look at the Clippers the same way. Until you show me you can do it in the playoffs, then I'm not really.
I
I can
got
care
you.
less. I can care
I
less.
agree.
All right. All right. Next topic. Next topic.
Let's
Um,
do it.
another player from the ATL, Westlake High School star, uh, four-time champion, um, Gatorade Player of the Year, Raven Johnson. Uh, the girl is tough, tough, tough. Um, you you win four state titles, four state titles. That's that's a hell of a career, man.
Yes, sir.
So
I agree.
she's won as a freshman, as a sophomore, as a junior, and as a doggone senior.
Hmm.
And then they are the Geico national champions. So that's up everybody. That's the whole United States. So
And
they beat Paul Four
yes.
um, in the championship game by almost 20. The girl is tough. So Raven Johnson, they call her Hollywood. She's a star. She's a star, man. Look out for her. She's committed to Clemson. Not Clemson, South Carolina. South Carolina.
That's a
So
good team.
she'll be playing under Don Staley. Uh,
Hmm.
so she knows they're gonna get Don Staley's gonna get the best out of her. So remember that name, Raven Hollywood Johnson. Uh, tough, tough, tough. So
Tough. Tough.
so from there, man, we'll go to the WNBA.
Okay.
They start May 13th.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. So May 13th, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited. Uh, the season starts.
I'm excited too.
The Atlanta Dream, man. They got an opportunity to start the season off pretty well.
Okay.
They got a real opportunity to start the season off very well. I put a schedule up for you, and you tell me. I think this season is going to be uh it's going to be up in the air because the last year a lot of teams, a lot of players on different teams opted out because of COVID. So this year they're back.
Okay.
So this season's going to be up in the air, man.
I think so. It's going
Yeah.
to be a great season because, I mean, excuse me. I think it's going to be a great season because, like you said, a lot of people that opted out are back in, and they're seeing that the country's opening because of the vaccination that's going around, and so I think it's going to be a real interesting a sports season period with basketball, baseball, football. I mean, I think it's going to be more fans in the stadium, and it's going to be because you have to. Do you agree with me? Fans drive players.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Fans drive players, and Atlanta. I mean, like the Lakers, they need the fandom, and I think Atlanta Dream can use the fandom to drive them because all the stuff they've been through with the lady that's running for senator and
Terry Loafer.
taking yeah, and all the stuff they've been through, they need to have an outlet for a great season.
Right, right, right.
And so I think this is going to be a great year for them.
Hey, we look who decided to join us from the on the way home.
know,
What's up, bro?
you know what's going on. I
What's
ain't
up,
home.
bro?
What's up?
You Michael Jackson now? What's
They
up,
can't
bro?
they can't stop me, bro.
I heard
Look,
that. You're
hey,
unstoppable, bro.
this is ATL's finest, man. This is just his voice, fellas, ladies. This is his voice for everybody that's
Mm.
missing him. He is with us. He is with us.
You
I
do it,
mean,
dog. You do it, dog. Okay,
oh,
Corey. Hey, Corey. So what
mm-hmm.
you think about what do you think about the MVP this year? You got the Joker, Embiid.
Hey, we're not going backwards. We know.
He missed it. He might have
Yeah, yeah.
he might have an answer.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the WNBA now, man. What do you think about the dream?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Keep it going, fella. Keep it going. Look, I'm gonna chime in as y'all go. Y'all been killing it. You know, I say this is, so we don't have to go backwards. But if just to answer that question, it, I don't know just yet, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's still up in the air as far as my MVP right now, brother. I'll be straight with you.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So
I do like what my dream is doing.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the first 3 games for the
Mm-hmm.
dream, and I tell you, I think the dream they're gonna come out on fire. They played the first game against the Connecticut Sun. All right.
Okay.
The next game against Chicago Sky.
Come
Then
on.
you have the Indiana Dream,
Really?
and then the Chicago Sky again. I'm Indiana Fever. I'm sorry, Indiana Fever.
Really?
Indiana Fever.
Shit,
And
really?
then the Chicago Sky again, man.
Those are easy games.
That's what I'm saying. I think they got an opportunity to start off hot.
Yeah, of course. Those are easy games. They got a tough team. I mean, you're gonna give me a cupcake schedule starting off. I'm gonna start off hot.
Yeah, they got an
That's like
opportunity,
put
man.
that's
I
that's
think.
that's like put the Buccaneers up against the Jets. I'm sorry, freaking the Jaguars, the Dolphins.
Ooh, shots
I mean,
fired.
I'm about to say, man. Okay.
Shots fired. Uh, so Little John, they do not play the Sparks until August
thank
17th.
you, Little John. Thank you, Little John, because I'm a true Californian. So I'm going for the Sparks. That's my team. Thank you, Little
Okay,
John, for stepping in on that.
okay,
Why you
yeah.
going for the Sparks?
They
Come
played
on, LA
they
all day, baby.
they played the
Okay.
Sparks in August. That's the first time they played the Sparks. So, and they play them in back-to-back games.
Nice.
Now the Sparks, or who's their coach at the Sparks?
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
Fisher. D. Fisher. Okay.
Let's see the Aces. So Chuck wants to know when they play the Aces. Let's see. They play the Aces, like they don't play the West. That's in July 4th, actually. My wife's birthday. July 4th.
Your wife's birthday on the 4th of July?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
man. Yeah.
Really?
So she gets firecrackers every year.
All right. What's up?
Yeah. So yeah, the Dream man they got a schedule that fits them well, man. Like I said, but it's still up in the air just because we don't know what these teams are. But I like what the Dream has done with picking up Art McDonald. So I'm really
Oh my
excited to go out there
God.
and see that, man. I'm excited to see them play.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
hey, whoa, what was that?
That's a timer that he got set up. Every time we gotta go on topic, it starts buzzing.
Nice,
That's
nice,
I feel like
I
there's a
got us on
fire
the timer, dog.
that duck and cover.
nice. Okay, let's keep it
All right.
rolling. Okay.
Yes, sir, baby. Moving on to the next topic, man. Moving on to the next topic. Uh, you know, we got some. We're talking about people coming back in the WNBA from COVID that opted out. The same thing is
Mm-hmm.
happening in the NFL. The New England Patriots have a bunch of players coming back for New England. Uh, but see, my boy Mike Franklin said they went his Miami Dolphins, which is in the same division as New England, went 10-6 last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is he hating right now? Why is he asking? The Dolphins were 10-6 last year over the Cowboys. You know what the Cowboys were. A lot of people get asking that question. You know, our whole team was decimated. So why you ask the question? Let's see if the Dolphins are going to be 10-6 this year with all the changes. Then you come holler at me when the Cowboys are more than 10-6.
Y'all wasn't decimated. Y'all had one player
Man,
out, and that
come
changed
on,
our whole
brother.
team.
Really?
Y'all
Really?
wasn't decimated.
We
We were.
Decimated? Come on.
Yes, we were
we we
decimated.
don't we don't we had about 15 people out, but it's okay. I
This,
know
see,
it's
you know what
okay.
I'm saying?
It's, so let me say
A
let me say I think
72-man
Miami
roster.
I
It's
think I
still
think
what? It'll make a difference.
I think Miami is the second best team in that division still. I think
Okay,
I think they're behind Buffalo. Um, I'll put them above New England. I
you
think
can't. You can't.
why?
Because the draft is coming up and you don't know who they're going to pick out of draft. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Okay, listen. Okay, question, fellas. I'm glad Jalen and G went to that. Okay, now, no, Jimmy Garoppolo's still out there, right? Okay,
No,
now,
he's still on the 49ers. He's still on the
okay,
49ers.
okay, no, you're not. Okay, listen. Now, there's been talks about New England trying to move up to the number 8 spot from the number 15 spot. Okay, so if that's the case, if they're trying to move up, that means they're trying to get a quarterback. Now, like you said Cam Newton's trash. Okay, I don't agree with that, but okay, let's just for conversation's sake, let's say you're correct about that. Okay, so
Pa-
do you think that?
Cam Newton.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think, fellas? Do you think it's better for New England to move to number 8 spot to take a quarterback and Jason Fields, if he happens to fall that far, or to keep the number 15 pick up Jimmy Garoppolo, and pick up a defensive player and keep Cam Newton?
Okay. If they let Pam go and they pick up who you say?
Okay.
Justin Fields?
No,
Jerry
no, they're
Fields?
trying to move up to number
Jason
8
Fields.
spot. Yeah, yeah, and I don't think Fields is gonna make it to number 8 spot. But if he does, okay, just hypothetically saying, if he does, do you think it's better for them to pick up Fields or just keep the number 15 spot, get Jimmy Garoppolo, and add a strong defensive player at the or a strong player offensive or defense at the 15th pick?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think Jason Fields is going to be available in the 8th spot. But
No, I don't think so either.
now, Pam Newton, you got to get a quarterback. Cause Pam ain't gonna last long. Pam ain't finna do nothing. You know what I
You don't
mean?
know
But
that though.
pull out a new outfit every game, a purple hat and some tight pants and all that other trash. But listen here, they ain't not gonna get now. They're not gonna have a Pam Newton on their roster then pick up Justin Fields. They're not finna do that. They're gonna have to get another traditional, stand in the pocket quarterback that New England has been known to do in the third and fourth rounds. They're not finna jump that high to pull a QB. They're just not finna do that.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just telling you what's been reported. And let me
Mm-hmm.
ask you a question. So
They,
you really think because Cam did not have a full season last year, and he did not have a off season, he did not have
He
training
did.
camp.
He
Then I
did
had
have a full
OTA.
season.
No, dude, he came in so late, no training camp, no nothing because of COVID. Then he got thrown into a system that he wasn't sure about. Then he got COVID. Then he was out for 2 weeks. And then he came back and said the system was changed. So you guys will not give him any chance to finish this season as a starting quarterback?
No.
G?
No, he's going to start. So, but
They're gonna take him out in the third and fourth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
they're trying. New England is trying to get up to in the top 10.
Yes.
So they've asked the Cowboys. They try to give us Gilmore and their 15th pick for our 10th pick.
Okay.
We said no.
I know, of course. I'm glad they did.
I think Detroit at 8.
No, actually, actually, they're trying to move. Yeah. I'm sorry, you're correct. Detroit's at 8.
Detroit's at 8, right?
Mhm.
Detroit needs help. I don't see them moving out of 8, man.
Who's the starting quarterback for Detroit?
Your boy.
Stafford.
Golf.
Yeah.
Jared Goff. Okay, yes, right. Goff, the trade.
Yeah. So I honestly, I would actually make that trade if I were the Cowboys.
Why?
Because I think we can still get a Surtain or Horn.
No.
Patrick Surtain?
Yeah.
You're not gonna get Patrick Surtain down at that. You're gonna get
At
Patrick
15.
Surtain.
At 15, I think
No, you're not gonna get him at 15. No way.
Why not?
Come on, G. That's the what he went up against the best receivers.
Right, but look at the teams. Look at the teams behind the Cowboys. They don't need cornerbacks. Those teams behind them don't need cornerbacks.
But what they're gonna probably end up doing is they'll pick him up for trade bait. You know, that's how I'm thinking. But I don't. Patrick Surtain, like team will pick up Patrick Surtain and then trade him on the first day or whatever. I just don't know if he's gonna be there as a top defensive cornerback. I don't think he's gonna be there
at 15.
No.
Let me say this. If he's there at 10, he'll be there at 15.
No, bro. He held the best receivers in the SEC. He held he practiced against the Heisman Trophy winner.
Listen to what I'm saying. If he's there at 10, he's gonna be there at 15.
I don't agree.
Okay, now do you have the 5 spots before y'all pick?
I'm about to pull the spots up for you right now. I'm about to pull the teams up for you right now.
Now the thing is, he's been scouted, by a lot of teams. They know that having a solid defense for anybody will be, awesome to do, especially in this draft here. We know that the top 5. We know that the top 5 are going to be QB, between a QB and one wider. Because like I said, Atlanta, they just don't know what the hell we're going to do. But we know that top 5 is going to be QBs. So what I'm saying is, by the time after that top 5 is done, it's defense.
It has to be defense.
They go defense. Once them 5 quarterbacks, those top 5s are gone, everybody go to picking D. So that's what I'm saying. How do you figure he's going to be available?
Because
the
teams that are behind them,
41E,
cannot find the damn draft.
41E.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Somebody pull the draft up for me out there, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot find my draft thing on here. But I know we have
it's
Philly,
the Jaguars, Jets,
got Philly,
49ers, Falcons, and Bengals, man. This Jaguars, Jets, 49ers, Falcons, Bengals.
No, at 10. So after 10. So you got you got Philly, you got the Giants.
Thank you.
Philly, the Giants.
This is your E building? Next bill, no. Okay, thank you.
I cannot find the damn thing.
My bad, y'all.
You good, dog? Yeah, work. You good? I appreciate you being on. You good?
Wait a minute. So
Ah,
what do we?
And
Woo,
you got, so you
Lord.
got, I know you got Philly. I know you got the Giants right after the Cowboys. But I can't find the damn rest of the damn draft. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See, full draft order right here. There we go. Let's see here. All right. Then you got you got Giants, Philly, Chargers, Vikings, and then it'd be the Patriots. All right. So the Eagles picked up cornerbacks last year. Giants picked up cornerbacks. The Chargers already have theirs. And Minnesota picked up 2 cornerbacks in the draft last year. That's why they're not going nowhere between those 4. And let's say you do get one of the 2 gone, Horn or Surtain. One of them gonna be there at 15.
I don't agree. I agree. I respectfully disagree. He's too much of a shutdown corner for somebody to let him drop to 15. I'm sorry. I think he's just such a valuable asset, especially for the Cowboys. What has been hurting us the last couple of years, G? What?
No, but I agree with what you're saying, but but I'm saying if you can still get him at 15, why not pick up extra picks and still get him?
Okay, so who would you take at 10?
We're not taking nobody at 10. We're giving that pick to the New England and let them get a quarterback.
I don't agree, but okay, I understand your premise. I appreciate. I'm listening to you. I do understand it. Corey, what do you think?
I think Corey gone.
Okay, cool.
I think he can't hear us. Okay, so
okay.
Kansas City. Kansas City picked up Orlando
I've been waiting to hear this
Brown
one too. Okay. Okay.
in a trade from the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, G, before you finish,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What the hell are the Ravens doing?
Trying to get Lamar Jackson hurt.
Obviously. What the hell are they doing, dude?
Obviously. And then you send them to the same doggone conference.
Yes.
The team you trying to beat.
Yes.
I didn't get that,
you.
dog.
Thank you, dog.
I didn't get that.
Thank you. What questions do we got, G?
No, we don't have the questions right now, baby. Well, we
what you do? Stand in the back of the truck?
So we don't have any questions, man. But Mike Franklin says the Ravens are Chiefs fans. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously,
man. Man, that's woo. I think that's crazy, man. But Baltimore did get some picks though. They got they got the 31st pick.
Mm-hmm.
They got a 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, a 5th round for 2022. But that's a lot, man. You give I guess they figure that Lamar Jackson can run out of it. You know, he don't need to be there. That's oof.
That's just crazy. Okay, now listen. A quick question while I got Corey here. Oh, I thought I had Corey here.
No, I'm
Corey,
here. I'm here. Look, yeah, I'm still here. Look, I'm gonna say this here. Let me tell you how much the Chiefs. I was watching this yesterday. Let me tell you how much the Chiefs value that offensive line. Orlando Brown showed up at the airport. They had a car waiting for him. That whole offensive line was waiting for him just to show him that listen, we're here. And I was like, that's how you show somebody that you want them here. You know, you making moves for a championship. I think we talked about this months and months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some teams play to win. Some teams play to stay in that championship caliber. Yeah. For the Ravens to let this dude go with with a rating of, I think they're saying like 78% or something like that. Hey man, like you said, I don't know what they're doing, but I tell you one thing, who knows what they're doing is the Kansas City coaching staff.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really appreciative when they flew this dude in and they're waiting for him. Like, man, Mr. Orlando is in the building.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
They said in 11 games last year, dog, he did not give up one sack or one quarterback hit.
Nothing.
Ooh.
He's the beast among men. He's a beast.
So let me ask you this then. Do you think that they didn't get sacked because he was doing so well, or because Lamar Jackson knows how to get out of the pocket like that?
You still got to come to that right side. You still got to on his backside. You still got to try. They still give that boy a rating. Now let's go back to the Oklahoma. He did the same thing in Oklahoma.
Yes,
that
he
boy,
did.
Yeah. What's his quarterback? The one that's in Cleveland. He didn't get touched. You know what I'm saying? On that backside, that backside stayed fresh. So that, like you said, it's sort of like a shutdown corner. You come my way, it's gonna take a lot for you to get past me.
Baker.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield didn't get touched, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, while we're on the subject now, fellas, I really want to ask you the question. I'm gonna think about this question all day, and I know I like our show because we do in-depth questions and we had different perspectives from a lot of other people. Now, how do you think tomorrow's draft is going to impact Lamar's future in Baltimore? Do you think if the Ravens have a chance to grab a quarterback, I know it's impossible, do you think they will, or do you think they're going to stick with the defense because that's what won the championship with them?
No, I think they're gonna go offense. I think they're gonna get that man some receivers to throw the ball to. They're about to pay Lamar Jackson his money, man. They're not about to.
They just guaranteed him that 5th-year option, right?
Yeah. They said Harbaugh said they're going to sign his 5th-year option before the week's out. That's what they said.
Yeah,
but things change.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not getting. There's not a quarterback out there that they can get that's even close to anything Lamar Jackson is. So hell no way at all. Ravens, Lamar Jackson is they do.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And I appreciate you guys' answers on that. Okay, one more quick question before we change topics because I'm about to hear that buzzer go off. The Panthers trade Teddy Bridgewater to the Broncos for a 6th-round pick. He was getting $7 million from the Panthers. Now he's getting $3 million from the Broncos. Do you think that's going to benefit him or hurt him in the long run?
Hurt who?
Teddy Bridgewater.
I think Teddy is what he is, man. Teddy is a bridge quarterback, a backup quarterback. It fits his name. He's gonna. If you get a young quarterback in there, he can teach him how to be a professional.
But who's the Broncos quarterback right now?
Locker.
Drew Lock.
Yeah. So
they say Drew Locker.
Yeah, Drew Locker. Yeah. But no, I don't. Teddy, I told y'all, Teddy is the king of dinking threes. That's not good enough for Carolina. So that tells me that Carolina might be going after one of these quarterbacks now.
Okay.
So we might have 4 quarterbacks gone, and maybe 5 in the first 10 picks.
Okay. Okay. I know it show's about to be over, but if I get a chance, I just want to ask Corey this question. Court.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I told you a while ago that it's shopping Julio Jones, right?
Okay.
And you didn't believe me, but now it's been made public. Who you think Julio Jones should go to? Who you think should pick him up?
I think the Falcons should pick him up. I think he should go to the Falcons because the Falcons are.
Oh
Man,
my God, they're shopping. Come on, I'm serious. I'm
they
serious.
didn't
Come
say they
on
were
now.
shopping. They did not say they were shopping. What
Yes,
they
they are.
said
They
was,
have it on the
listen,
trading block. They're taking calls
no, no,
for Julio
no. That's
Jones. Yes,
they
they
said
are.
they
Stop
they
being
said.
in denial. Stop being in
Mm-mm.
denial. They are shopping Julio Jones. He is gone.
No, they are not
Yes.
shopping him. Allow
Okay.
me to tell you what the thing is. They said
Okay.
they'll be remiss. They are a team. The team comes first. If
Okay.
if they didn't listen to offers,
Okay.
that's what they said. Offers, which I get. This is this is a team. I get that all day. Hold on a second, guys. This body is all right. So so what they said was because right now the Atlanta Falcons are strapped for cash, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't have money to pay for players. That's why we can't go after anybody. We
Okay.
got 3 guys that have plugged up the wallet, right?
Yes, sir.
Which I understand, and 2 are taking up about 75% of that wallet with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so with that being said, the new GM said, I'll be crazy to not listen to offers, especially if it freed up money to get maybe 1 or 2 players, possibly even 3 players, to make us better, right?
Yes, sir.
Now he did. Now what he said, now he understands. Julio is the fabric, one of the fabric pieces of this team. However, as a GM, his goal is to make this team better. So what I looked at with this situation with Julio is it's the same way when you get a new GM, you get a new coach. They don't have any ties to this guy. You know what I mean? That's why you get a new coach. I don't have no ties to Julio, so it's not gonna be hard for me to go, sayonara. I can get 3 players for you. Let's go ahead and yeah, and we'll go ahead and if all possible, if they did do that, the one thing I would want them to do is replace him with that boy Andre Smith from Alabama. You're gonna get rid of one,
Okay.
replace him with another.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, that's it. It's Devontae. Or what did I say?
It's
Andre. Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Devontae.
It's okay. We understand where you come from. It's okay. We know.
Okay.
The Heisman Trophy winner. Pull the Heisman. Yeah, replace the Alabama player with another Alabama player. Then you got 2 on both sides.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
So since you're on here, Corey,
all right,
who will the Falcons pick at 4? Or will they pick? Or will they trade out of it?
I've been saying that for a while, bro. The Falcons, we can be as weak as we can when it comes to the draft board. Every year we end up not doing what we say we're gonna do. We end up picking, the best player at the time, depending on what somebody else does. Every team in this draft from 1 through 5, we already know what they're gonna do, with the exception of the Falcons. We just don't know. Now we've reached out to that boy from Florida, Pitts. We've talked to a handful of characters. We like you said, we've even came up with the notion that, listen, if somebody comes up with a decent trade for this, we'll give up the pick.
Right.
I don't know what my team wants to do. I don't. I wish I did, but I guess the only thing I've been hearing a lot of is that boy Pitts from Florida.
Even my team has been talking about him. All right, Corey. Hey, man.
So, all right. So, the Washington football team, they traded for Eric Flowers from Miami. They're picking up somebody that knows Ryan Fitzpatrick, somebody who blocked for him last year. They're Eric Flowers, decent. He's decent. But I think that's a good pickup for them. I think that's a good pickup for them. Washington, Chuck, who do y'all want? Well, y'all pick like 17th, I think it is, or 19th. So y'all way down there. So it don't even matter who y'all gonna pick up.
More trash.
Yeah. But shoot, fellas, man, that's it, man. We hit an hour.
Okay.
We hit an hour. We made
What?
it through.
On time?
We held the fort down for
Nice.
ATL's finest.
Yes.
It don't say ATL's finest on here.
I didn't take it out. Take it out.
Okay. Mike Franklin, Miami. He wants Sewell out of Oregon. I like that. I like that. You pick up somebody that's gonna block for Tua. So I like that pickup, man. We will be doing a live show tomorrow. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get people on. So all the fans, all the viewers out there, we're gonna try to get as many people on the show as possible. And it's not gonna be a show. We're just gonna go through the draft all together. So we're just gonna do the draft live. So we'll have it set up. If you want to get on, let me know, man. I'm gonna put the link out for everybody that wants to get on, and we can sit on here and get our popcorn together, and we'll watch the first round of the draft together.
Nice.
And laugh and joke about it, man. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. I think it'll be fun interacting with everybody out there. We won't be a show based, thing like we're doing now. It just be a live draft. Everybody do a live draft show. We'll do a live draft show with the fans, with the viewers. So, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you all. We appreciate you, Chuck. He said some people will be crying tomorrow. We thank you all, man, for tuning in with us. We thank you all for rocking with us. Man, we love y'all, man. This show wouldn't be what it is without you all watching, without you all chiming in. I heard my cousins watching out there in Florida. We had some new fans, new viewers, new subscribers to the show. And it sounds like they may be from their name is Dean Haivo and Quay Vamu and Beg Dirong. So, hey, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Welcome to the show. We love y'all. Mike Franklin, appreciate all the stats, bro. You keep bringing the heat, bro. I appreciate it, dog. We need all that stuff, man. James Littlejohn, love you, baby. Appreciate you joining in. AD, my dog, Coach AD, Hype Hawks. We appreciate y'all, bro. If you got some players, man, that you need me to shout out as well, high school players, let me know, man. I would love to put them out here, man, so the people can know who they are and who to look out for in the upcoming season, man. We appreciate y'all, baby. I'm your boy G. That's your boy Corey down in the bottom. Chris in the right corner. Hey, man, we love y'all. We are out. Peace.
Out.
Later.